All right, so physical exam, things look and sound very good, okay? She's a good size and shape. She's not too skinny. She's just right. She's eating well. She's still growing. She's got all of her baby teeth right now. She's not going to start getting her big girl teeth until she's closer to 5 months old. But nose and eyes and ears are all clean and clear. Heart and lungs sound good. Her belly's nice and soft. She's got a full coat of hair, and her skin looks really good. She's not too itchy, which is great. And she's very calm. She's good about being touched.
Yes,
okay?
yes, that's true.
So at this age, it's really important to, again, just very gently, but touch each foot, each little toe, okay? And then her ears, and then we'll start getting her used to having her lips picked up and just touching inside her mouth on her gums, okay? Because that way, if you need to trim her nails, or if we need to clean her ears, or brush her teeth, she's already used to people touching her, okay?
Makes sense, yeah.
She's got this beautiful long hair, so again, everything just super gentle right now, but getting her used to a little comb or a little brush just to help her out. She's going to groom herself a lot,
Right.
but if you guys can help her out, that feels nice, and that's a helpful thing. Okay, so I don't find if she holds her, or if she wants, she can walk around on the ground. Either way. I'm not finding excessive itchiness or evidence of other fleas or anything like that, which is good, okay? So whether that was incidental and there happened to be some in the house that hopped on her earlier, because I don't live on the cat, they live in the house. So, or whether that was, some other bug, hard to say. But what we're gonna plan to do today is, just like any baby, she's gonna get a series of vaccinations, okay? So today she'll get the first of her upper respiratory vaccines. We'll get her a dewormer, and then we'll also get her something that will cover her face, okay?
Great.
And that way, if that is what you saw, we'll take care of
Yeah,
it.
because I saw like 7
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And so, if there are, unbeknownst to you, fleas in the house, and now that there's a cat there, the fleas are very happy.
Oh my God, okay.
Right, we wanna start taking care of that, okay?
Yeah. But how did they come to the house?
Oh, well, sometimes the eggs are already in the house, and then when the temperature and the humidity is just right, they'll hatch. Sometimes they came, if there was another animal that was visiting, whether it was wildlife or someone else's dog or cat. I don't know if you live in an apartment building, sometimes in the carpet in the hallway, if there's lots of animals,
Yeah.
is a possibility. But look at you.
Okay.
All right, and
So but anyways, she'll get that, and
she's gonna get that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll try maybe steam everything.
So unless there's a much bigger problem in their house than we know about, we're gonna treat her, so that should help a lot. And then regular vacuum and regular laundry should be sufficient.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And so our dad wanted to make sure she doesn't have ear mites.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because she was doing like this a lot.
Yeah, she's probably itching because of the fleas. Because ear mites they make very red ears, and there's usually a lot of discharge in there, which I'm not seeing. We'll do a little swipe in there just to make sure. But
And which age you recommend for spot spay?
for a spay, yeah, we usually will do that when they're between 6 and 9 months old.
Okay.
Yeah.
We probably need to go for that.
What is a spay?
That's a surgery operation so that she can't have babies.
Oh.
He wants her to have babies.
So that we can get more money by selling the kittens.
Yeah, that's not a good way to make money.
Why?
Because there's a lot of kittens out there that are free.
Yes.
There's more supply than demand.
That's true.
it.
and then they end up in adoption centers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so her ears are nice and clean and comfortable.
Perfect.
I think when you saw her itching, that had more to do with the fleece.
So why is she itching near her ears?
Because of the fleece.
Yeah, when they get itchy anywhere, it's concentrated, the feeling of itchiness around from the neck forward. So that's not uncommon.
And we should get anti-parasite thing.
Yep, she sure will. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
And
And
in regards to food, what would you recommend?
I think what you're doing is great. Some dry and some wet is what I recommend. And raw food, the red dog with cat is an excellent raw food. It's a complete food. So that's great. But as long as she's eating a little bit of everything, that sounds like a very good plan. So if you're gonna put her back up there, you just gotta make sure that she doesn't jump, okay? Because she's too little right now. We don't want her to get hurt.
So she's not allowed on the table for now.
Well, she is, but you've gotta be with her.
So she doesn't jump from
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get her something for some intestinal parasites.
Mhm.
We're gonna get her first vaccine,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna send you home with something that would take care of fleas. It will also take care of mites, but she doesn't have those. But just if he asks.
So we need to put it at home?
We can put the first dose today, but my preference is to do the vaccine and the dewormer today, and give her at least 24 hours to just process that, and then put the, it's topical, you're just gonna part the skin, and then you put the oil, on hers.
Excuse me?
Hey.
Doctor.
Yeah.
You know some vets have to put like the thermometer somewhere, like into their buttocks for some reason.
Yeah, remember how we stuck one in her ear?
Yeah, but why did I do that to the bum sometimes?
For everybody, a rectal thermometer, a rectal temperature is much more accurate. So what I was saying is you're gonna part the hair so you get down to the skin, and then you put the.
If you help us do
Okay.
it today.
All right. Well, we can do the
And
first
then
dose
we'll
today.
take another dose, maybe repeat
Yeah.
it after
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, we're gonna have you repeat it in about 3 to 4 weeks. Yep. And then she's gonna come back in about 3 to 4 weeks for her second vaccine. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Great. Then we're gonna just get those things together for you.
Okay.
And did we get most of your questions?
I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
If you think of other things, you can just
Yeah, she
email or
had
call.
like a repeated diarrhea.
She did.
Yeah, I think
When was that?
it was in the first like month
Okay.
of adopting her,
Okay.
and we got really worried.
Okay.
Like, because obviously it was something about the food, but it kind of improved by itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if it's happening again, I'm not sure. Is there any?
Yeah, well, so normally we would have you let us know so that we could help advise you. But some probiotics are always a good first step.
Mhm.
For somebody her age with diarrhea, deworming is always going to be the first step.
Yeah,
So,
probably parasites.
yeah.
Yeah, as well.
So we'll get that happening today anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
And probiotics are sold in the store.
You can get some online. We've also got some here. Do you want me to send you home with some in case you need it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And in terms of food brands, which one's your favorite or recommended?
Well, I like food that is consistently easy for you to get.
Okay.
So if you're going for the raw food, the red dog blue cat is very good. The Purina kitten, the wet and the dry,
Which
is
one?
the one that you've already got. The Purina,
Okay.
that's fine. And then there's one called Go if you're at
Go?
the pet store. Yeah, that
called
one is
Go?
also good. Go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that'll get you started. And we've got some prescription foods too, but they're not always at the store. But the Hill Science Diet, the Royal Canin, those are the two major companies that make the prescription diets. And if you wanted just a sort of a standard kitten formula, we'd have that too.
Okay, sounds
All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, let's go get some things. And she's right by your toes. All right, we'll be back in just a second, okay?